I'm back. I tried restarting here. I turned off my Wi-Fi if that was competing. I'm now seeing green. Those that watched yesterday, I had absolutely no problem streaming the whole game, and right off the bat in the first 2 minutes, I got an indication that it was back to a yellow and not a green in terms of being able to project, and I have learned that may mean it's not projecting. But regardless, while I'm in green, I will go ahead and commentate and save this telecast if I'm not able to keep it streamed live. So there has been action on both ends. Shots are 2-1 in favor of Edina. Here still early. We're at the 11:32 remaining in the first period. That was Tucker Johnson coming back on the back check. He prevented the shot from Rochester. It turned out they were in offsides. I only have one bar on Verizon, so I do know that is, yesterday I was having 2 bars. I don't know why I would be having fewer bars today, but that could be contributing to it. It's Tucker on the draw. Chache comes off his wing position and pushes it forward in the neutral zone. Rochester sent it up. Engel stopped it and moved it forward, and now Rochester sends it in where Nick Johnson's going to give chase. Johnson moves it to Peterson. Held in by Rochester. Nick with it again in that corner. Tucker Johnson pushes it forward. Squirts free to Engel. Engel goes behind the net. No one home there. Goes cross ice to Peterson. Good defensive play, but then Rochester sends it in offsides. Draw coming up the neutral zone. Edina is going to take advantage to get 5 fresh skaters. We are keeping track of shots again today, so I will not do that. I'll periodically update you. There's still no score. It's 2-1. Edina shots here early. Edina in green. They're wearing their away green, which doesn't make any sense to me. That was a rip of a shot from outside the blue line that it wasn't going to be on net, but that was a lot of velocity that got generated from just inside the red line. Bjorgard in goal. That was Pitsley. Pitsley got it to Vandertop. Vandertop tried to feed west. Aggressive defending in the neutral zone. There's another rip shot. That was on goal, but Chase Bjorgard used his blocker. Peckham sends it around. There's Vandertop. Vandertop chips it forward to west. Tried to get it out, not out. Another shot. That 24 for Rochester, pretty good play. Here's that 24 left. Our number 12 wide open, which is West. He came in on his backhand, went just over the net. Molman, good job of keeping that one in. Now it's sent down. That's going to be an icing. Rochester was looking for a change. Rochester in white. What I was saying earlier is Rochester is the home team. I thought we were the number 1 seed in the section, which would indicate that we have home ice advantage, or we would be the home team throughout. The only reason, for those that don't know, that why that can be important is you can match lines. The home team is given the last opportunity to change. And again, I wouldn't know why we wouldn't be given that. But regardless, we are underway here, still in the first period, still about 5 minutes of game time in. That's Schneider giving chase on a forecheck. He's battling down low. Dubuque trying to hold the line. Rochester's able to get it out. White collects. Sends it to Molman. Molman tried to find Schneider, goes off his stick. Rochester collects. There's White. Moves it forward to Schneider. I'm still seeing green on my end. Hopefully it's still coming through on your end. Say there's a high stick coming back into the Edina end. We're down here in Dodge County. It's about I think 18 miles or so straight west of Rochester. It's farm country down here. Rochester undoubtedly slept in their own beds last night. It's an easy trip for them. Most people, I think, in Edina stayed up in the Twin Cities. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive down here. Off that draw, controlled by Rochester. Eventually, Tucker Johnson with it. He sends it to Chache. Chache brings it from his skate to his stick. Here's Nick Johnson. In his own end, he sends it to his D partner, Engel. Engel up to Chache. Chache pushes it in. It's Peterson also battling. Eventually, Rochester comes out with it. Good steal there by Engel. Engel sends it up to Chache. Chache picked that one out of the air, got it on his stick. Now Chache trying to chip it down low. He's able to get it in, but not all the way down low. There's Edina defending in the neutral zone. Rochester sends it into the end. We're coming up to the 8-minute mark remaining in the first period. West goes behind his net, sends it up to Pitsley. Pitsley trying to send that to Vandertop, intercepted by Rochester in the neutral zone. There's Pitsley. Pitsley cross ice to West. Good pass there. Oh, but then West turns it over. Edina had too many men, and that's a goal for Rochester. That was a good pass. Ended up, we were a little bit confused. Ends up in the back of the net. We actually had too many men as Peckham came off. Engel was looking for a change. It was a quick turnover. First shot gets by Bjorgard, or not the first shot, it's the second shot he's faced, but it's the first one that got by him. 1-0, Edina finds themselves in the hole. That's Vandertop off the draw. He wins it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Peckham. Peckham over to Pitsley. I'm still seeing green on my end. Hopefully you're still seeing it on yours. Sent down low. They're saying that was an icing. Still same skaters. Pitsley, West, and Vandertop. Peckham and Fitzgerald. That draw controlled by Rochester. Sent back to their big number 24. He sends it down low. Pitsley's going to go collect this one. Pitsley sends it up the boards. Cleared, but I think it did get out eventually. But Rochester gets it in the neutral zone. Sent in by Rochester, rings around the board. And two Edina players collide along with the Rochester player. Could hear some Edina dads saying it's time to weather the storm. I do feel like Rochester's coming out with a lot of energy here. Shots are still 2-2. Edina's had a couple good chances themselves. There's Peckham battling down low in their own end. Pitsley intercepted that pass. Here's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Vandertop gains the line. Vandertop. I think that net may have come off again. Goalie went down awkwardly. I think I don't know what happened there. Why'd they whistle that? Do you guys know? We're saying no idea why they whistled that. I thought the net would come off, but then the ref never went to correct the net. Draw in our end means draw in the attacking end means it's probably not a man in the crease on Edina. But this is White on the draw. He's got Schneider and Roy. Roy on the forecheck there. Puck goes up in the air, and Rochester's able to get it out. Their referee's arm is up, but this thing is slowing. Dubuque, that was barely held on for an icing. Draw coming back into the Rochester end. We're at the 6:30 remaining, we're past the halfway point of the first period. Shots are still only 2-2. This is White. Sometimes from there he likes to take it to the net. He did try to do that and pushes it forward. The Rochester defender is able to come from his position to get it. Rochester clears the zone. Then they send it in. This is getting another icing. Rochester's breakout seems to include a fair amount of just icing the puck. That was an accidental icing, though. There have been other cases they've sent it down intentionally. These draws can become dangerous in the defensive zone for Rochester if they keep having to employ that strategy. Here's Roy on the forecheck. Schneider helping out there. They go D to D. Cross ice. Moment in the neutral zone. Rochester is able to send it down. Dubuque, he puts on the brakes there. Dubuque's going to skate it, gets it to Schneider. Schneider up to White. White sends it in. Dubuque rushing. Oh, he gets taken down. No call. Centering attempt. Nobody home, and hit a skate of a defender of Rochester. That was an offside. Looks like a squirt offsides that one, huh? Maybe a mite offsides. Rochester snuck in on that rush before the puck did. Edina fans are trying to fire up their team. I think they look focused and composed. This is Tucker, Johnson, Peterson, and Chache. That draw just kind of left there and allowed Rochester a chance to come in. Tucker back checking as Rochester sends it to the point. Shot from the outside goes way wide. That's Nick Johnson defending. Left behind. Nick's going to be able to collect that one. He pushes it forward to Peterson. Peterson tries to chip it up the boards. Still not out. Engel and Chache. It does get out. Brady Peterson gets it forward to Chache. Here's Chache. He's got speed. He gets by one guy. There's Chache. Oh, what a save. That was a really good save for Rochester. That was very nearly in the back of the net. That was the goalie was beat and then got his leg pad out. That was a really good save. Kudos to the Rochester goaltender. He's got his whole team on the ice coming forward to congratulate him. That drew a series of cheers from the Rochester fans. That's an example. That was the best chance of the day, probably. I think the longer this game goes on, Edina's going to continue to generate those chances, especially as it's just been so long in the Rochester end. Here's West off that draw. Peckham walks it in. No one was out on him. Centering attempt. Oh, just Vandertop was tied up at the end. There's Fitzgerald who holds it in. Sent over to Pitsley. Looks like a good shift to get a goal here. Comes Vandertop, top of the circle, sends it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Pitsley. Still loose. Peckham going to take a shot. Good job of keeping it low. He had folks screening and tipping in front. Eventually, Rochester's able to get it out of the zone where Fitzgerald circles, leaves it for his partner Peckham. Peckham circles up those boards. Cleared out of the zone, but Rochester gets it in the neutral zone, and then Peckham pushes it forward again. This is Pitsley to Vandertop. Oh, this is going to be a breakaway for, close to being a breakaway. Forces Bjorgar to come out, gets his stick on it. It's just kind of awkward. It's squirted free, and a couple guys, oh, that should have been interference on 24. They are going to call it interference. I think yeah, this is going to be a penalty on 24. They're calling for interference. That's the right call. Both Vandertop's got to be able to get at that. He's got a free shot at that. Number 24 for Rochester is protesting that, but that's the right call. He impinged on his ability to get to that. So this is the first penalty of the game. First time we see the power play for Edina. Let's see if we can take advantage and tie this one up. This is Johnson, Dubuque. This is where they send Dubuque down low and bring Chache up top. Tucker held in there by Molman. Molman to Chache, sends it down to Peterson. Peterson to Johnson. This is well set up on that sideboard. Chache back to Tucker. Tucker to, oh, give and go. Really good save again. Oh, that was another good save on a Tucker Johnson shot off of a Peterson pass. There's Johnson back to Peterson again. There's Chache back to Tucker. Back to Peterson. They're trying to get in. Oh, cross. Through the crease to Dubuque. Goes by him. But Molman collects. He sends it around. Tucker with it again. To Chache. There's Johnson. Goes cross ice to Molman. Dubuque battling there in front. Good sustained pressure on this power play. Tucker to Chache. Chache shot. Hits traffic. Hits the shin guard of the Rochester forward. Here's Molman. Molman to Johnson. Johnson. Molman's going to have some space here. Molman walks in. Shot. Goes high. Save. Coming up on that 40. There's 40 seconds remaining on this power play. Really good sustained pressure for Edina. Johnson back to Peterson. Feeds it in front again. Goal! That's Dubuque on a goal. That was Dubuque from Peterson. I think Johnson probably got involved too. So power play comes through. That was Dubuque from Peterson and Johnson. It was just, I think the goalie couldn't find that one. I think it snuck between his legs. It was innocent enough, but you just get that much pressure, that many opportunities. Edina's a little bit confused. They're sending, this is a classic example of how the home team has the last change. I don't know if you guys can see that. The referee's arm is up, forces Peckham and Fitzgerald back on there. Just like that, it's a 1-1 game. Edina's got the momentum. Let's see if we can keep that. I think the other interesting thing about that penalty was on number 24, who's, based on my review of the first 10 minutes of game time, he's probably their best player, so he would have been likely out there on the penalty kill, and I think that hurt not having him out there for Rochester. This is Johnson. Here comes Johnson. He's with it. Johnson, good pass there to White. Oh, White fan out. He had it right in front. Great pass there from Johnson. Johnson keeps it in, sends it down low to Schneider. Edina with the momentum. That's down to sub 2 minutes in this period, 1:45. Rochester gets past the red line and sends it in. Engel with it. Engel sends it to Roy. Roy unable to clear it. There's Engel. He jumps on that one. Battles in front. Battles in that corner. Engel pushes it to Schneider. Schneider, White, and Engel all near it. Engel comes out with it eventually. Good play there by Rochester as they hold it in. Here comes a player off that sideboard. Nick Johnson there to defend. He's got White helping him down low too. Pins the player. Rochester likes sending it to the point there. There's a shot. Still loose. Rebound, good save there initially by Bjorgard, and then the defenders for Edina. This is Schneider on a mini break. He's towards the end of his shift. I think he's going to look to go get a change. Lots of players in and out. Rochester wanted too many men. That was too close for comfort for Edina. Edina was in a change. The puck went right by. Here comes West. Really good action on both ends. That was probably the best save that Bjorgard's faced so far. Rochester again gets it past the red line, sends it in. Final 35 seconds of the period. Fitzgerald pushes it forward to West. West on those sideboards, clear but not out. Still in. That's Peckham battling in front. Now it pushes the puck behind the net. Peckham sticks high. No high stick call there. Good. Here's Pitsley. Not able to get it out. Peckham. Final 15 seconds. There's West. Now it's sent back in. That should have been that was on goal. That should have been an offside. Oh no. That was close there. Fitzgerald curved right as the period ended. Lots of good action both sides. I'm seeing green on my end. I think I was able to fix that. This end of the first period draws cheers from both sides of the fan base here. It's a relatively tight arena. I think you've got a pretty good viewing angle. Again, besides the net, there's a net that goes top to bottom here, and one of the reasons there is a net, I think, is because we're just so close to the action. So hopefully that helps your viewing angle, but it does mean that it's a tight arena, and we are obviously right next to the Rochester fans, and there's been spirited cheers going up on both sides. Shots that period, it was neither team generated a lot of shots. Edina with 5 and Rochester with 3. Score is 1-1. It was a goal by Dubuque. I actually don't know if they announced it. I didn't hear them announce it. I had it as Dubuque from Peterson and Johnson. Bjorgard's in goal. The goalie for Rochester made some ridiculous saves in a couple different cases. He had one on Trache and one a little bit later. But I would say Edina had the better opportunities, and those are going to start going in the longer this game goes. The buzzer to start the second period. Johnson, Peterson, Trache, Molman, and Dubuque. That draw controlled by Rochester. They go D to D. Molman jumps on it in the neutral zone. Good play by him. Here comes Trache. Trache pushes it forward, hits the referee. But Trache's able to collect it, and then Molman with it. Molman shot on the outside, tipped in front by Tucker. Saved. That's Peterson. Here's Johnson. Johnson back to Dubuque. Dubuque to Johnson. Gets it down to Peterson. Peterson chips it forward to Johnson again. Johnson, this is good control here by Edina. 5-on-5. Shot, screened in front, but hits Peterson in front, who is screening. Still unable to get it out for Rochester. Trache held it in momentarily. Now Rochester gets it out. There's a mini break for them. That should be icing. Yep, they called it. That was referees were not communicating on that one. Neither arm went up. It was the right call. The Rochester player hadn't gained the red line. You may have heard Carl Schneider shout, "That's icing!" right in my ear, but neither referee, the referee closest to the boards here wanted the other one to call it, and neither one really called it, so the one nearby ended up just whistling it dead. Probably more explanation than you needed. Same skaters out here for Edina. Off that draw, Rochester controls it eventually. They do make a cross ice pass to get it out. This is Dubuque with it. Dubuque sends it all the way in. Trottier first to give chase. Trottier dispossesses Rochester of the puck. I think that's having a hard time seeing who that was. That was a 2-on-2. Roy helping out back there too. Dubuque rings it around. Rochester's going to change. I think this is going to be an icing on Edina. Schneider giving chase. Can't quite get there. It's coming all the way down to the Edina end. It's in the category of accidental icing. Tried to send it up the boards to the winger, but the winger wasn't there and it just had enough speed. Went all the way down. Skaters for Edina right now are White, Schneider, Roy, Engel, and Johnson. It looks like Edina's going to try that play that was successful yesterday, trying to spring Schneider. Let's see if that draw was won by Rochester. Unable to execute on. Their shot hits White. Still not out. Now it's out. Here comes Nick. Here comes Johnson pushing it forward. Johnson carrying it in. Johnson tried to leave it there, but left it there for... This is a one-on-one. Engel defending their number 24. Good job by Engel. Cleared not out. Shot was going wide. Bjorgård got something on it. Now it's chipped forward. This is a 3-on-1. Here's a 3-on-1 for Edina. 3-on-1. He's got Roy. Roy back to White. White can't handle the pass. Really back and forth action here. Nick Johnson. This is going to be a high stick. It's not because Rochester's the first to touch it. Fitzgerald behind the net. Fitzgerald to Roy. Roy up to White. Not out. Rochester goes D-to-D. Now Rochester with a little mini break. It's Fitzgerald. There's a player in the middle. I don't know if you saw him there. Unable to get it to him. It's Pitsley. Pitsley's going to get a high stick or a trip here. Penalty coming up on Edina. This is Fitzgerald defending. Shot goes wide. Edina should be able to touch this one and ref will blow the whistle. Pitsley's going. Gonna see what the call is. They're calling him for a trip. First time Edina goes to the box. We'll see Rochester's power play here. Defending this penalty kill is Vandertop and White up, West up front, and Fitzgerald and Peckham. Off that draw, Rochester's able to control. Peckham on that sideboard defending. There's Peckham trying to poke check it, but Rochester does have it. Not really set up yet. Now they're set up. Go to the sideboard. Shot from the outside. That was a blocker saved by Bjorgård. I don't know why the crowd cheered as much as they did for Rochester. Rochester holds it in front. Now it's loose. Now that was dangerous. Bjorgård got his stick on that. Bjorgård got his pad on it. That was dangerous. Fitzgerald was tying up his man, but the puck was loose. This is Rochester. They stop on the sideboards. Sent down low. Sent across. That's a big shot. Goes high and wide. Puck is stuck on top of the net. That's going to be a whistle. Edina's going to get 4 fresh penalty killers out. This is Trottier, Tucker, Dubuque, and Molman. Draw comes out of the zone as I think they were deemed Rochester to be the last one to touch it. It looks like Rochester's got a new power play unit out. That was Tucker on that draw. Dubuque controls it. Not able to get it out. Shot hits traffic. Dubuque has a caught in his skates. He's trying to feed Trottier. Molman rings it around. Still not out. Tucker defending. Oh, I thought that shot was going in. It just tipped wide. Dubuque finds Tucker. Here's Tucker on a breakaway. Tucker on a breakaway, shorthanded. That could have been a slash, no call. Down to 35 seconds left on the power play. That was a good opportunity. Good vision by Dubuque to find Tucker. Molman defending. Oh, Molman picked the pocket of the Rochester player. Off the sideboards. Shots are 6-6 now. Dubuque loses his stick. This is dangerous. Bjorgard smartly just covers it up using the big mitt. 11 seconds on the one-man advantage. White, Peterson, Engel, and Nick Johnson now. Off that drop, Peterson. Rochester sends it in. Coming up to the final 5 seconds with a one-man advantage. That was White to Peterson. Peterson pushes it forward. Referee's arm is up. Does this have enough? Oh, they smartly called that one off. The number 24 just gave up on that one, and so it was the right call that should not be an ice. Here comes Rochester countering. Johnson defending. Good job of forcing the outside shot and then getting his stick on it. I was questioning the same thing as the folks next to me. I thought that cleared the zone. The referee right there said it didn't. So the shot from the outside, Bjorgard holds on to it. Rochester's now leading Edina in terms of shots. It's 8-6 in favor of Rochester. Off that draw. Here comes Freddie. Schneider on that board. Gets by one guy. You had Roy in the middle. Engel in neutral zone. Engel fans on the pass. Nick defending. Shot saved by Bjorgard. Draw coming to the left of Bjorgard. 9:24 remaining in the second period. It's 1-1. Vandertop, West, Pitsley, Peckham, and Fitzgerald. That draw won cleanly by Vandertop. Peckham rings it around. I think that was also that design play. Pitsley's unable to get it out. That was dangerous. That shot got on top of the net there. Now Edina's coming back on it. This is 2-on-1. This is West. He's dangerous from there. West by his guy. West all in. Shot saved by Rochester. That's a really good opportunity. A little bit of a counterattack after Rochester had a good opportunity. West, as he often does, moves by the defender. Got towards the crease, tried to lift it. And Rochester goalie was up for the challenge. Keeps the score at 1-1, 9:04 remaining. That's Vandertop, wins it back cleanly to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's half on the outside. Cut low. There's Pitsley. One shot, second shot. Still not in. Holy cow. That was good first effort. Good second effort. Goalie up to both those challenges. Let's see if we can do it again. Same draw. We're going to redo it here. Vandertop. That time he's able to control it forward. Gets over the net. Peckham on that sideboard. He sends it to Pitsley. Pitsley backhands. Shot saved. Draw remains in the Rochester end. Shots are now 9-9. I've been watching the official shot count. I probably would have given Pitsley a shot for that last one. I don't know why it didn't go to 10-9, but that's okay. This is West. He likes to go forward from there. Well defended by Rochester. Vandertop on the sideboard. Sends it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald up to Vandertop. Vandertop. Leaves the puck for Pitsley. Pitsley. Oh, tried to find back to Vandertop. Well defended by Rochester. Just push it forward, but unable to get it out. We've been most effective when we bottled up their breakouts. I was going to say that hit the Rochester. Someone on the bench, their gloves hanging out over the boards. So it leads to a draw in the neutral zone. 8:19 remaining, 1-1. Edina in green. Really, both teams have had plenty of opportunities this second period. They're kicking Edina out of the draw there. They said that Trottier jumped in too early, so Trottier, that earns him an opportunity to do the face-off. Now they kick out the Rochester centerman. Off that draw. Rochester controls. They go D to D. Dubuque to Molman. Molman up to Trottier. That Trottier tried to dump it in and it skipped up and hit the ceiling. It's pretty low ceiling, but still, I was a little bit surprised that hit the cross beam there. We'll redo another draw. They're going to send this one back to center ice. There's a lot of action for puck moving within about 30 feet vertical. Off that draw, controlled by Rochester. Again, they get across the line, send it deep. Molman's going to be first two. Molman tried to push it forward to Trottier, but intercepted. Rochester sends it to the left point. Shot from the outside, tipped, goes wide. Here's Dubuque. Peterson in the neutral zone. That was offsides. Again, we'll redo another neutral zone draw. Same skaters for Edina. Trottier was held up there. That's another shot. Bjorgaard's going to cover it. Draw coming up to the right of Bjorgaard. 7:43. It's stuck in this last minute and a half. There's been 4 or 5 whistles in a minute and a half. Draw again controlled by Rochester. Sends it down. Dubuque behind the net. Goes up to Brady. It's by Brady. That's a really good shot. That 24. And I agree, that should have been a high stick. Here comes Rochester on the forecheck. Battling there with Molman. Eventually Dubuque's able to get it out. Here comes Trottier. Here's Trottier, one-on-one. Trottier. Tucker Johnson's calling for it. Gets it to him. Here's Dubuque. He could be dangerous from there. His shot hits Trottier in front of the net. Rochester got past the red line, sends it all the way in as we change. This is Roy. They caught Rochester on a bit of a line change. This is Tucker Johnson's shot. Hits traffic in front. Sent back around. Johnson pinching in from his D spot. Now it's a 2-on-1. White coming back to help out. That's Engel defending. Hits the skate of Engel. Engel moves it cross ice to White. White to Roy. Roy's unable to handle that pass as it's in his skates. There's Johnson defending again. White. Engel battling down below the goal line. Does a couple of cross checks. Whistled that one dead. I'm not entirely sure why they whistled that one dead, but there's Engel battling down below the goal line. Draw stays in the Edina defensive zone. 6:04 remaining. To the right of Bjorgaard. That shot goes wide. Pushed forward by Edina. Snyder, good chase. Good job of not pushing that one all the way past the goal line for an icing. Clear, not out. Here comes Rochester through the neutral zone. White. Here's Snyder. Here comes Snyder on the near board. Center by his defender. Looking to center it. 24 sends it all the way down. This is going to be a nice. .527. We got that group that generated some really good scoring opportunities the last time they were out there. This is West, Vandertop, and Pitsley. Let's see if we can get one here. Edina's had, I think, more opportunities overall, but clearly the score is 1-1 and 9-9 in terms of shots. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald sends it down low. Vandertop's going to give a chase there. West as well. West pushes it to Vandertop, but Vandertop couldn't pull it out of his skates. West kept it in there. Good job by him. Vandertop on the forecheck. It's sent out with Fitzgerald. Collects it in the neutral zone. Then he sends it to Peckham. Peckham to West. West to Vandertop. Here comes Vandertop with speed. Come down that left side. Makes a move. Circles behind the net. Scissors with Peckham. Peckham tried to find West open on the other side. Fitzgerald unable to keep it in, so he's going to regroup in the neutral zone. Fitzgerald gets taken down. Could have been a penalty. And it is going to be a penalty. There's a referee on the far side to call the trip, so Edina goes back on the power play. Good job by Fitzgerald to draw that one. I don't know why the referee thinks the draw is going to be over here. We're all questioning why this draw is there. They're going to move it at least forward. I think it's still going to stay in the neutral zone, but yeah, it didn't make sense that it would be all the way back on the Rochester side. So Edina takes the power play for the second time. They were 1 for 1 so far. That's Trache sent it down low to Peterson. Peterson back to Johnson. Johnson to Trache at the top of that point. There's Johnson. Peterson. Trache. Trache shot hits traffic. This is where it can be dangerous. But Trache recovers well. Player goes down. Rochester wanted a call. It was the right no call. That 20 for Rochester's doing a good job of aggressively pursuing Trache. Here's Dubuque in his shot. Low save. Peterson still loose. Save. Another shot by Dubuque. Circles behind the net. Sends it up to Trache. Trache shot. Goes wide. Tip. Minute 10 remaining in the one-man advantage. Molman. Pass over to Johnson to Trache. Shot. Oh, I thought that went in. It went through all the way to the end board. Johnson. Trache shot. Hits traffic. Goal! That's Peterson. Shot from Trache. Hit traffic right on the stick of Peterson. Waiting right next to the crease, puts it in, and it is now 2-1 in favor of Edina. That was Peterson from Trache and Johnson. Also on the power play. We're 2 for 2 on the power play. I'm just marking down all those, taking my quick notes. 2-1 in favor of Edina. I think Stillwater's going to learn they have to be careful not taking any more penalties. Off that draw, though, they control it. The shot hits Engel's stick as it got to Bjorgard. Centering pass. Nobody home. Pass gets over the stick of Roy. Here goes Johnson. Good pass there to Schneider. Here comes Schneider. 3-on-2 if they hurry. It's pass to Roy. Roy's shot hits traffic. Here's a good opportunity for Rochester. Is Engel with it? Engel gets tripped. I don't know how that wasn't called. Then good job by White dispossessing the Rochester player. Engel to Johnson. Johnson tried to feed it up to White. Rochester trying to count it out, and it is going to be offside. I don't think the 24 for Rochester realized he had a player in the zone. That was a pretty good opportunity if he would have held up for just a moment and let his player clear. And at 2:30, it seems like after we had a bunch of stoppages, we now time has moved a little bit quicker here recently. Off that draw, Vandertop wins it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tried to find Pitsley. Pitsley able to hold it in with his shin guard. Momentarily. Still held in there by Vandertop. Good job by Vandertop. He's battling on the sideboards. Pitsley's got West in front. Another huge save there. I don't know if you guys caught that one on video as they got the goalie moving vertically, but man, West has had a couple different opportunities that have been big saves for Rochester. Good job being held in by Pitsley. Pitsley, Vandertop, then fed West in front. Goalie slid across nicely and made that save. Shots are now 13-9 in favor of Edina. I think Edina's got the last 6 or 7 shots. There's Vandertop. Good job stopping at the blue line. Moves into the neutral zone. He sends it wide to Pitsley. Pitsley back to West. That was good defensive back checking there by Rochester. West This line has looked good on 5-on-5 action. There's Vandertop trying to move in from down below the goal line. Sends it to Pitsley, saves, and then West was on the doorstep, but couldn't convert that one. Fitzgerald holds it in. Here's Pitsley to Vandertop. Vandertop leaves it there for Peckham. Peckham shot, save, lose. West, still lose. And they then called us for man in the crease. I think they got Pitsley for man in the crease, but still those were several good opportunities. Draw coming up in the neutral zone. Got Rochester a little bit on the heels. Minute 27 in the second period. It'd be great if we could get one more before the end of the period. This is the line that's scored 2 goals on the power play. Rochester unable to clear it. This is Trache giving chase. Moman steps up there too. Now Rochester clears, but DeBoot intercepts that. Then Peterson took it in just offsides as it got out of the zone. Coming to the 1 minute mark remaining in this period. It's been plenty of action. Shots this period have been 6 for Rochester and 10 for Edina. Here's Tucker Johnson. He had to wait to let Trache out of the zone. Johnson down that right side. Good defensive play by Rochester. Molman keeps it in, sends it down. There's Johnson. Tried to get it back to Trache. Final 46 seconds. Not out. The boot steps up there. Peterson. Done a good job of keeping them in a couple different times in a row. Molman back to DeBoot. DeBoot gets by one man. And DeBoot's gonna take that shot. Sends it to White. White shot save. Schneider was waiting in the wings. Goalie smartly kept that one. Good job of not giving up a rebound by Rochester goalie. This goalie has made some spectacular saves. That was a more run-of-the-mill, but he has made some spectacular saves, or else this game is 5-1. Down to the final 11 seconds of the period. Roy, Schneider, and White. That was Roy off that draw. Schneider pushes it back to DeBoot. Squirts out of the zone, forces Molman to come back. We're down to the final seconds, but let's not get too lazy here. It's going to be a 0.7 seconds left, so less than 1 second. That's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone as Rochester went offside. I fully suspect that, similar to yesterday, they're going to resurface at the end of this this period. So I'm going to go on pause for mark the clocks for another 12 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. Players are heading to the locker rooms. I will take a break as well and talk to you in about